Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, it is Kitti with Declutter the Brain coming to you on, well, here today is a spectacular sunny day, 2 in a row. Good heavens, in Atlanta, Canada, my. Yeah, hi, Josh. It is a lovely day here, and I hope it's a nice day where you are, and if it isn't, or maybe you're getting a snowstorm like one of my clients is supposed to be getting in the next day or so in Indiana. Hey, tomorrow's another day, and it comes from within us. Hello, Michael, and hello, Michael, and welcome to yet another iteration of my hair, which doesn't know what it wants to do from minute to minute, let alone day by day. So, hey, my hairdresser is, yeah. Dear, we're in negotiation. So, anywho, hello. Sorry, I kind of went off track a little bit there. If you're not watching live, let's get back into context, shall we? Kitti Andrews with declutterthebrain.com. And what do I do, you ask? No, I don't just always talk about my hair. God love you, Michael. What do? I help entrepreneurs and startups, and I'm going to have a business some days. I help them to eliminate their physical and mental clutter so that, hello, Pan, so that they can focus on making more focus on making more money in their business and creating an amazing life for themselves and their families and whoever else matters. I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related. So I have developed a step-by-step ONE system to get rid of years of clutter without getting thoroughly overwhelmed by the process. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you've ever dealt with clutter, you understand overwhelm. I know you do. I do have 20 years, over 20 years experience in helping people to clear their physical and mental landscapes, and I like to think that I know what I'm talking about, and it's amazing. We at Declutter the Brain, we don't just declutter the physical space. We focus on other pillars like your head, your health, your heart, and your head, your health, your heart. And your habits. Yes, habits are key. We really stress that. So if you want to learn more about how we roll at Declutter the Brain so that you can gain more focus and clarity, go to declutterthebrain.com, and we'll talk more about that later in the video, because you can go there, you can book, you can get your freebie, you can book a call and we can chat. Hey, all of these things. So this week we are talking, it is Ask Me Anything week. Basically a kaleidoscope. It's the word that popped into my head, so I'll use it. A collection of questions, most popular questions that I get asked, I should say most frequently. The questions I get asked most frequently, all right? And yesterday, Michael, we were laughing yesterday that Friday, with the exception of Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're all, the titles can all be song titles. So let's roll with Where Do I Begin? That was yesterday, and a client, when we first started, this is quite a while ago, she said, Kitti, I've got this huge house, and I do not, and it is wall to wall. God love you, Sarah. Hello. She said, I've got this huge house. It is wall to wall clutter, and this is not you, Sarah. somebody else who had a big house with a lot of clutter, and she said, I am just overwhelmed. I do not know where to start. And of course, any of you who hang with me, who watch me at all, you know that I always say, okay, well, let's start with either the entrance or the bedroom. Well, this lady was having none of that, because she just looked around. You know. So what I suggested was, okay, what's the first place? What is? I know what I said. What is the first? What is driving you nuts the most? She didn't even miss a beat. Dining room table. I swear to you, she did not miss a beat when I asked her, what's the thing that's driving you crazy the most? So what to take out of this is trust your emotions. Trust your emotions, trust your instincts, trust your gut. Your gut knows. And it knows more than what you're going to put into it for lunch, okay? And don't second guess yourself, because that is where we all get into trouble is, all right, I'm going to start on the dining room table, but you know, company's coming, I should do the entrance, but you know, the floor is kind of need doing, and well, maybe I should, to hell with it, I'll go for lunch, right? Okay, no. Trust your instinct. Ask yourself what is driving yourself crazy the most, or have a trusted friend or family member or coach ask you the same thing, and then just act on it. Act immediately. Do not second guess yourself. Okay, Mr. Michael, gonna take a sentimental journey. Can almost hear Doris Day, right? No. Okay. No, you can't? Okay. We are talking about sentimental items, and if I had a nickel for every time I've been asked about this, in fact, someone even commented in our Declutter the Brain Facebook group that she said, oh, I've been meaning to get to this. I need to get some help. I said, hello, that's what I do. All right. What do I do about sentimental items? And this can be a landmine. When I say sentimental items, I mean your ticket stubs, your playbills from concerts, your souvenirs, your photos, things that grandma gave you, things like that. All right. And this can be a huge landmine. Why? Because, I'm looking down at my timer, sorry about that. Because I tend to ramble on a little bit and I lose track of time. You ever do that? Put it in the comments below if you ever lose track of time. Right, distractions. Oh, hello, thank you for joining. Come on, get back. Things that grandma gave you. Now, this, as I say, this is a huge landmine because for two reasons. Number one, what are you making? You're making decisions. Oof! Nobody likes making decisions, especially if you're an ADHDer. God help us, we've got enough going on in our brains, do we not? We do not need to make decisions, which is why I stress streamlining your everyday life so you don't have to make decisions. Like wearing a light gray shirt on Tuesday. Hey, works for me. You don't want to have to make decisions. Number two, guilt. Grandma is going to come back and scold you roundly because you gave away the little music box that got handed down over generations. She didn't even give it to you, right? You're feeling guilty about that, right? Okay, so what you need to, and God, of course, these are all valid emotions, and I don't want you to feel guilty about feeling guilty. Do you see where I'm going here? Don't feel guilty about feeling guilty. Of course you're going to, but decisions have to be made. So, because it's starting to pile up and you're starting to have no more closet space and you need to declutter, and you know you need to declutter. So here's what to do. You ready? All right. pretend, and I've said it before, but some people are new to watching these videos, so we're gonna say it again, okay? Is pretend that you're moving cross country. Now, I started doing this back in December. I was doing some decluttering because I will be moving, and I thought, do I want to take this back to Alberta with me? Hell no! Okay, and you are going to have your keep pile, your donate or toss pile, and your maybe pile. You're always going to have that, okay? But believe me, this little trick of pretending that you're moving cross country when you're decluttering, especially sentimental items, OMG, it works like a charm. Try it, send me a direct message, let me know how it works out for you. And a client, Robin, asked a really good question yesterday, which of course I don't have right in front of me. But it had to do, she had asked a question a while ago. This lady has lots of questions. God bless her. And so we're going to be addressing Robin's question tomorrow. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. All right, so that's all I have to say about that. Pretend you're moving cross country when you're dealing with sentimental items. And see if you can give them to someone else in the family who might want them. Maybe you can donate it if it's old enough, like Beatles tickets, you could donate it to a museum. Anything like that. Use your imagination. Think of how it could benefit someone else. This isn't even on the script. I forgot about this. This is totally unscripted. See how it could, maybe your sentimental items could benefit someone else. Quick story. Lady, she carted a dining room set that belonged to a grandma that she didn't even like. She carted it, she moved it 3 or 4 times. Finally, we decided, okay, it's got to go. She put it out on the street with some help. It was gone by the end of the day. Everybody was happy. Okay, so your one man's junk is another man's treasure. Am I right? Am I right? Put it in the comments. Yoo-hoo! All right. So if you enjoyed this video, please share it. Why? Because you don't know. Maybe someone's not having a lemony fresh day and they need a little bit of a jump start. We all have days like that. Thank God Mercury in retrograde is damn near over in 2 days. I was wondering why things weren't scheduling, things weren't snapping together the way they should. Okay, Mercury retrograde is over. I am writing Mercury retrograde when it happens. I am putting it on my calendar so I am forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. All right, speaking of videos, if you don't like scrolling to find a certain topic that I've done one on, go to YouTube. Type in Declutter the Brain. We're all there. We are cataloged. We are organized. We are labeled. We are numbered. We are everything you need to find everything right away without scrolling, because I have no patience to scroll. I don't know about you. Declutter the Brain on YouTube. And what else do you need to know? Do you ever feel like your brain is just spinning on a hamster wheel? Okay, you got so many things going on in your brain, and okay, what do I do now? All right. Are you wondering if maybe things could improve a whole lot if your space were not a disorganized disaster? Maybe you could double your income. Maybe you could really, really improve your relationships. Who knows? I need to ask you, are you an action taker who's committed to clearing your space and organizing your thoughts? Okay, you've got 2 steps. Number 1, go to declutterthebrain.com, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And the next step is book your complimentary call with me, and we'll figure out what your clutter is costing you and what you can do about it right away. All right, sound good? An immediate plan is always good. Now that you have decided to eliminate your clutter. All right, click that and click the link below. All right, tomorrow, if it takes forever. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. 11 Eastern. Bye for now.